Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, Epic Thunder here, bringing you a little bit of Black Ops 2 gameplay, and I'm going to be talking about the perk Ghost, and how much it just completely sucks balls in Black Ops 2. Okay? Basically, here's my thing. It just doesn't last long enough. Like, the thing is that if you stop moving, or you, like, walk in a little, very small, confined area, then the game considers you camping, and the perk stops working. And so you show back up on the enemy UAV. And I'm fine with that, but it just doesn't last long enough. Like, it lasts literally one whole second of not moving, and you're a camper. And it doesn't matter what the scenario is, if you stop moving, you're a camper. If you if you like walk in the same room for too long, you're a camper. So you can't like there's a lot of lines of sight in the game, and I don't want to just run right out in the middle of somewhere and then get shot by some guy who's sniping in a bush somewhere, you know. I want to check my lines of sight and make sure that there's no one there, but that apparently makes me a camper because it takes me longer than a quarter of a second to do that. So I show back up on the UAV like a fucking light bulb. Like if I have a silencer and I just had like some sort of a gunfight with someone, and I duck behind a rock to reload or something like that, well, guess what? I'm camping apparently, because it took me too long to reload, so I show back up on the enemy UAV, even though I'm running a silencer and Ghost. That doesn't make much sense to me. It doesn't last long enough. Just literally making it 3 seconds instead of the 1 that it is right now would be just stellar, because it doesn't really protect against camping. It doesn't really block it, because whenever I think of a camper, I think of basically two different scenarios, and that's when someone's literally sitting in a corner staring down their sights, and yes, it does protect against that, but I don't really see that camping as often as I see another variety, which is like the how would I put this? I wouldn't say stationary, but you know, the people who like check from one head glitch, go like 5 feet over, check another head glitch. They're like sitting, they like have that one room that has a doorway and a window, and they're just going back and forth between the doorway and the window, just checking. Well, they're moving back and forth, and it's quite away from that door to that window, so they're not camping. Yeah, they are. They're sitting there at that window with their sniper rifle. They're getting themselves their quick scopes, and they're going over the door, pulling over their akimbo Cat 40s, and blowing you away whenever you come to the back. But they're not camping, apparently. And so Ghost still works for them. And that makes no sense to me, because that's the camping that I see way more often, when people are like moving in between one line of sight to another, back to the first one, to another, back to the first one, down to the second one, etc., etc. But it doesn't block that. It doesn't. It only works for people who sit in the corner and do nothing. And it doesn't have that same use that it should have. And it ends up getting other people who are running the perk and aren't camping, it gets them killed. Because, like, as I said before, like, if I have a silencer and I just finished a gunfight, I duck behind cover and reload, well, by the time I've finished reloading, I'm back up on the radar. And I wasn't camping. I wasn't trying to get another kill right there. I was trying to put more bullets in my gun so I'd be ready for the next gunfight. I'm not camping. The perk is just so underpowered right now, and it should have been like combined with Blind Eye or something to make it actually useful, because right now Blind Eye is actually pretty weak too, but you know, actually I've not even got one class with Blind Eye on it. I don't think I do, because I don't find a use for it. It only blocks against very few kill streaks, very, very few. If you find hunter killers really that annoying, I mean, you could use that and the stealth choppers, but really, those two perks being separate, they suck. And I just think people cried too much in Black Ops about getting killed by a camper, and they're like, it's Ghost, it's that fault, and they just pointed the finger at it. Well, if it wasn't for UAV spamming, and the fact that it's the most common kill streak ever called in, we wouldn't need Ghost at all. But the thing is, UAVs are called in often, and having something to protect you from that UAV is a vital perk to have, almost. It's almost vital. Well, as I said, this is all just my opinion. Tell me yours in the comment section below. And I'm curious, do you guys think Blind Eye and Ghost are completely underpowered in comparison to other perks? Just tell me in the comment section below. I hope you enjoyed the video. And as you can see on screen, there is a link to a video that I did just last week, and it's my comedy Black Ops 2 emblem, and it says, "Yo face, goddammit." And I find it funny, and I think you should go watch it because I think you'll find it funny too. Epic Thunder rolling out.